Hey everybody, Dr. Shawn Talbott here. Hey, anyone out there tired or stressed out, or maybe you have brain fog? If you do, you're probably missing the one thing that is going to solve all your problems. And that one thing is integration. It's the fact that most people only think about the brain in their head when they're low in energy and high in stress and having brain fog and can't concentrate and can't stay on task. You think about the one brain that you have in your head, but you forget about the second brain that you have in your gut. You forget about the third brain that you have in your heart. Well, what I'm going to do today is break down what you need to eat to fuel your first brain, your second brain, and your third brain. And I'm going to give you just one food for each one of those brains. And we're going to start off with one you've probably heard of before, and that's coffee. That is the best way to nourish the brain in your head. And it's not because of the caffeine. It's because coffee is high in polyphenols. It's specifically one called chlorogenic acid. What it's going to do is increase your BDNF, your brain-derived neurotrophic factor. That's not only going to protect the neurons that are there, but it's going to stimulate the growth of new neurons. It's like miracle grow for your brain. It also helps to modulate your blood sugar levels, and your brain wants to work on glucose. So if we can keep our blood sugar levels modulated, we get an anti-diabetic effect, which is wonderful, but we also get that jet fuel going to the brain so we can do our best work. But you've probably drank coffee before. You want to get really good quality coffee. You want to get dark roasted coffee that's going to be really high in that chlorogenic acid, and don't put a lot of sugar and cream and all that kind of stuff in it. Drink it black, or as black as possible, and really maximize those polyphenols. The second thing you want to do, though, is nourish your second brain, which is your gut. And the best way to do that is oatmeal, whole grain oatmeal, because that's going to be high in a compound called beta-glucans. Beta-glucans are going to be good to nourish the good bacteria in your gut. Your good bacteria are good because they produce signaling molecules. They produce short-chain fatty acids, which are also going to help modulate your blood sugar levels, but they're going to be good for your immune system. Those beta-glucans are going to help you with production of serotonin. 90% of our serotonin comes from our gut. 70% of our dopamine. So if you're not quite as happy as you want to be, you're not quite as motivated as you want to be, you need more serotonin and more dopamine, and beta-glucans from oatmeal are a great way to do that. But those beta-glucans are also going to improve your gut integrity, so you have less leaky gut. They're going to prime your immune system, so those signals from your gut can go through the rest of your body up to your brain, and you can really synchronize the first brain in your head and the second brain in your gut. So oatmeal. The third thing you want to do is nourish your heart. Your heart is your third brain. And we can measure the activity of your heart through heart rate. Heart rate variability is one of the ways that we measure it in the laboratory. And we know that your heart will synchronize with your brain. Your heart rate and your brain waves will come into resonance or coherence with each other. So if we can do something for our heart, that will actually improve our physical performance, but it will also synchronize with our brain and improve our mental performance. And the best way to do that is with dark chocolate. The dark chocolate is really rich in compounds called flavonoids, particularly a class of flavonoids called procyanidins. And I actually start my day and end my day with a piece of dark chocolate. So I actually have a piece of it sitting right here on my desk. Those procyanidins are going to open up your blood vessels. That's going to improve delivery of oxygen and nutrients to your heart and to every organ in your body. But the electrical activity of your heart will improve. That will improve the electrical activity of your brain, and we know from clinical trials you'll improve your mental performance and physical performance. So there you have it, my top three: coffee, oatmeal, dark chocolate. But if you want even more brain power, there's ways that we can help you level up. And that's the title of my free ebook, Level Up. It's not one of these tiny little free nonsense things. This is a full-on ebook that talks about how you level up your mental and physical performance with nootropics, with adaptogens, with psychobiotics, with all the cutting-edge natural ways to improve this whole gut, heart, brain axis, which is the secret to really maximizing your brain performance. So you can get a free copy. Go to doctalbot.com/level up, and you're going to get this ebook for free with all the information chock full of details about what to take, what to look for, how to stack them. So go get your free copy. I also want to know, what's your favorite brain food? In the comments below, Let me know. Type in what you do to power your brain, and hopefully after this, you're going to tell me what you're doing to power all three brains. See you next time.